Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today I will be doing a little creepypasta story, and I decided to make this to upload some stuff and make my channel a little more active since I deleted some videos that I thought were useless to my channel. So I decided just to make a little creepypasta. And in the comments below, if you suggest a creepypasta and it gets I don't know, either by chance I choose it or it gets the most likes or both, then yeah, I'll do it. But unfortunately, since I do not have the right equipment, I will not be doing some gameplays. So yeah. And this creepypasta that I will be reading is a Dragon Ball Z creepypasta, and it is called Dragon Ball Z Vegeta's Revenge, and I will be reading it word for word. So, yeah. Enjoy. When I was younger, I was obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. I had read the manga, watched every episode of the anime, and I had lots of Dragon Ball Z merchandise. I had the action figures, trading cards, and I had even played the video games like Legacy of Goku games on the Game Boy Advance and Budokai Tenkaichi on PlayStation 2. One time I decided to watch the whole Dragon Ball Z series, so I got out the old VHS tapes that the episodes were on and watched them. When I was watching the Buu saga, I came across an episode that didn't make sense. This was supposed to be after the episode where Majin Vegeta sacrificed himself to kill Buu, but it had the same opening as the Cell saga. The episode began with Goku playing some card game with King Kai in Otherworld. Goku and King Kai both had halos, so this must have been after Goku was killed by Cell. All of a sudden, Vegeta appeared out of thin air. He teleported to Otherworld. I don't know how, but he did. This didn't make sense, and Vegeta wasn't even dead. The living usually don't teleport to Otherworld, and if Vegeta was dead, wouldn't he be in hell? Then I noticed something odd about Vegeta. He had no pupils. His eyes were like a clear white void of nothingness. Also, there were tears of blood coming from Vegeta's eyes, and his skin was a pale gray tone, like if he was a zombie. This sent shivers down my spine. I had never seen an episode like this. I just had to keep watching. I just had to. "You ruined me, Kakarot," Vegeta said. "You ruined me." Goku ruined Vegeta? How so? Out of curiosity, I kept watching. The screen then cut to black and showed Gohan doing his homework. Then Vegeta teleported into his room. "He ruined me," Vegeta said. "Now I will kill all that he loves." Gohan turned around and saw Vegeta. "Vegeta, what happened to—" Before Gohan could even talk to him, Vegeta sent a straight punch into Gohan's chest. His fist went through Gohan's flesh and broke his rib cage. Then Vegeta ripped a bloody heart out of Gohan's chest. Then Gohan died in an instant, and he fell on his bedroom floor, lifeless and dead. I was horrified and disgusted at what just had happened. Why would Vegeta kill Gohan like that? I thought Vegeta cared about Gohan. He practically saved him in a fight against Cell. I had never seen anything so gruesome on Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was violent, yes, but there was never anything that gruesome on Dragon Ball Z. Never. Vegeta was holding Gohan's bloody heart in his hand. He ate the heart like a cannibal, and it got blood all over his face. Then he licked the blood off his mouth. I felt so sick. I wanted to vomit. What kind of sick, twisted writer would ever air an episode like this? As soon as this episode started, I knew it was just a lost episode that they had never aired, and just now I had seen why it had never been aired. I kept watching it, but I regretted it. I wanted to know why anyone would make an episode like this. Vegeta then bent down over Gohan's dead, lifeless body and pulled onto his hair and ripped his head off and decapitated him. Blood spurted out from the stump where Gohan's head used to be. Then Vegeta devoured Gohan's head completely in a few seconds, leaving only a bloody skull left. Disgusted by this, I fast-forwarded this part. Vegeta was crouched down over Gohan's bloody skeleton, and he had eaten the flesh off of his whole body. I was so disgusted, I paused the VHS so I could vomit in a bucket. After all that I had seen, I, for some reason, still wanted to watch, so I hit play. Then Vegeta killed Chi-Chi and ate the flesh off of her old body, leaving only a bloody skeleton left. Chi-Chi had been pregnant with Goten at this time, and Goten was still growing in Chi-Chi's uterus. Vegeta killed and ate Goten when he was only a fetus, and he devoured Chi-Chi's uterus. I covered my eyes at this part, and I was crying. I had never seen anything so disturbing in my life. Then Vegeta teleported to Kami's lookout. Piccolo, Dende, and Mr. Popo were on the lookout and were troubled by something as if they knew what had happened. Piccolo then looked at Vegeta and clenched his fist. He screamed with rage and powered up. Then he lunged at Vegeta and tried to kill him. He could not believe what he had done to Gohan and Chi-Chi, and even Goten. Vegeta grabbed Piccolo by the neck and ripped his head off. Purple blood spurted out of the stump where Piccolo's head used to be. I was sad, and I started crying because Piccolo was my favorite character, and it broke my heart to see him killed in such a gruesome way. Mr. Popo and Dende had watched in horror as Vegeta killed Piccolo. Then they panicked and tried to flee. But then Vegeta grabbed Dende and Mr. Popo by the necks and ripped both of their heads off like they had done to Piccolo. They had both seemed in agony and fear when their heads were ripped off. I started sobbing uncontrollably. I couldn't watch anymore. It was too horrible to watch. Crying, I told my father about everything, and he had believed me. My dad took the VHS tape and he ran it over with his car and destroyed it. After this, I never watched Dragon Ball Z ever again. I am no longer a fan of it anymore. I sold all of my merchandise to get rid of the memories, and I did not want to remember it anymore. Alright, and that was Dragon Ball Z Vegeta's Revenge, CreepyPasta. I hope you enjoyed. And honestly, after I read this, I'm still a pretty big Dragon Ball Z fan. It didn't really have no effect on me. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Leave any suggestions for any creepypastas you like, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll see you later. Have a epic day.